Welcome to Postgame with the Pitch. My name is Jackson Feltz of Sports Radio KJR. With me is Agen of Prost, Amerika Soccer, and Andrew Harvey of Sportspress Northwest. He's also the voice of S2. And before we go any further, Andrew, you called the Sounders game today. Congratulations on your first home call and the first win. How did it feel?
It felt fantastic. I mean, it was a great game. We thought from the first half, Wade Weber, who was on the call with me, did a phenomenal job, as he always does. We definitely thought that this was going to be all Seattle all the way, and it wound up getting dramatic on us. And those are the things that you love to call as a broadcaster, but I'd certainly be happy that Seattle could call.
Definitely. First time Seattle is in the win column since April 23rd, the 3-0 win against Los Angeles. Now, guys, this is same story, different result. They dominated in possession, 65 to 34%, and then 34.8%. Duels won was 60%. Passing accuracy was 85 to 72. But yet they pull out the victory here. Harry Shipp has a deflection goal. What does it mean for this team, Steven, to finally get back in the win column?
Well, Jackson, good stats aren't a bad thing unless you aren't converting them into goals.
It's true.
And so Seattle finally get their goal today, and that really is the big difference, I think. Nick Raimondo comes up with a penalty save in the second half, but it's really that onslaught of 10 or 12 shots in the first half that eventually gets Seattle on the board. That's enough for them on the day and enough for the 3 points.
That's right. Andrew, you were in the locker room talking to some players. Did you end up getting a chance to talk to Harry Shipp, the goal scorer of the day?
I did.
And what did he specifically say about that chance in his game overall? Because he did come out there in the second half.
No, yeah, he did. It was the way Brian Schmetzer put it in the postgame press conference, that he asked Harry to be less intense. Whether he phrased it exactly like that, you don't know. But the way that Harry reflected on it was he chose to be less deferential. Harry Shipp is a very quality player, but he doesn't have maybe some of the same physical gifts that some of the other players do. Today, he said, I really wanted to acknowledge that I play on a team with a lot of talented individuals, but I have things that I can offer. So I decided to be less deferential. He took a couple attempts on penalty kick corner kick clearances that he ran up, smashed one over the crossbar, put another that went in. He said, we'll take the ones that go in any way they come. But he mostly said that being less deferential worked out for him today, and it's something that he plans to do for the rest of the season.
Steven, Andrew mentioned the penalty kicks there. Nick Raimondo with him just right here at the goal. Exceptional save. He had an amazing game. I mean, Nick Raimondo is pretty much a lesson to all kids aspiring to be a goalkeeper, how to play goalkeeper. He's the all-time MLS saves leader now. Set that last week. How good is he, and what would the score have been if RSL had been playing with an average goalkeeper?
He's one of the best in the history of the league. I think at this point, it's hard not to call him the most pedigreed goalkeeper ever in MLS. And he did it again today. We've seen some criticism in the last few weeks as he's had a couple of rough performances. Salt Lake got blown out at Minnesota about a month ago and actually started a different goalkeeper for a week or two. Part of it was due to injury, I think. But fact is, there were a lot of people online saying that this was the fall of Nick Raimondo and that he was on his way down. And I think if today's performance is any indication, it's not just crazy. He's still one of the 3 or 4 best goalkeepers in MLS, and you saw it today, guys.
Which is insane that he's doing that 17 years.
It's really amazing.
It's incredible.
Jordan Morris, as Brian Schmetzer mentioned yesterday at practice, as well as in the post-game interview just a few minutes ago, looks to be back at full health, guys. I mean, he was running fast out there. He creates the penalty chance for Seattle. We saw him kind of in at the top there as Harry Shipp starts in the midfield. If he's back to 100% health, how much different is Seattle's attack?
Well, I think the biggest thing, Jackson, off the top is just you look at the way that Morris is able to run in for balls over the top. Instead of just challenging center backs, challenging outside backs for these long balls that Alonso and Roldan and Svensson are playing, he's accelerating past these guys, winning the ball, winning possession, creating chances, and today winning a penalty, doing just that.
Andrew, before we close out, post-game on the pitch, Brad Evans, first start of 2017. This back four is getting really close to being 100% healthy as Roman Torres, nearly back now. He's coming back from injury. So how is it to see this kind of almost really be at 100% finally for Brian Schmetzer, who's been waiting to get a team 1A on the field the entire season?
Yeah, no, it's huge. Brad Evans comes on, plays a great 60-some plus minute shift. Clearly not back to 100% yet, but there's so much to take heart from. Instantly, I really thought, especially with playing with Harry Shipp stacked right on top of him, his qualities at attacking fullback was evident from his years playing in the midfield. I really think that his ability to stretch the wide game helped out and allowed Harry Shipp to have more space coming to the inside.
Portland. The Timbers come to town Saturday, May 27th. It's a noon kickoff here at CenturyLink Field. So we, the three of us, and plus Ari Lenoir, who covers the team for MLSsoccer.com, we will be having our Radio Cascadia podcast this week previewing that match, as well as Radio Cascadia Live, 9 to 10 a.m. on Sports Radio 950 KJR next Saturday. There's a lot to look forward to, guys. Portland's a great team. They lost 4-1 today against Montreal. Team coming out in here without Chara. So a lot to preview on the podcast and live show later this week. For Andrew Harvey and Stephen Agen, I'm Jackson Feltz. Thanks for watching Postgame on the Pitch.